Put your body upon me, make me want slowly. Baby, hold me tight and never leave me lonely. Never leave me lonely. Ooh, put your body upon me, make me want slowly. Baby, hold me tight and never leave me lonely. Never leave me lonely, nah. Oh my
Hey,
God.
girl.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I am good. I'm good. I'm so happy to be able to talk to you. I know you're a busy woman and you look beautiful.
Thank you. You look pretty too.
Thank you. Congratulations on your new season of Stripper Boot Camp. Apply that pressure. March
Period.
19th, 8 p.m. I will definitely be tuning in. I will share. I'll let everybody know they need to tune in. Woo! I can't wait to see because the previous seasons was lit.
This season,
And I don't know.
this season is gonna top the other seasons. Like this season was real, like crazy. It was fun, but it was crazy at the same time. It's gonna be. I like these series. It's crazy.
I already saw a couple of people went home early.
Yeah, 3 people went home. I had replacements come in. This is like the first season where I did replacements, like let somebody else come in when somebody go home.
Yeah.
They said we look like cousins. Oh, I can see that. We got the same
We
nose.
probably came from the same tribe back in the day.
Right.
Who knows? Who knows? But my first question for you is, what is it like being a CEO? Because you not only produce your own show, but you also have Shop Breeze Couture, your brand. So what is that like?
Well, I can say it's like you definitely work harder being your own boss than working at a job. Because you work at a job, you go into your hours and you go home. But it's like when you have your own businesses or business, whatever you have, you gotta keep putting in work. Like your hours on end. Like it could be like right now, it's at nighttime, and if I think of something that I need to do, I gotta get it done because it's my business. Like I'm running it. So I don't know. Sometimes it be difficult, but I just push through. Because at the end of the day, like, when you doing a business, it's not going to always go how you want it to go every single day. Like, it's going to be times where you just want to give up. And I wanted to give up at times, like, with the Shop Breeze Couture, with the boot camp. But I was like, nah, I'm just going to take my time. Like, if you really want to do something, you just got to do it. It's okay. It's okay to, like, step back and regroup and then come back to it. Like, you don't have to always just know all the answers right then and there.
Is it hard juggling being a YouTuber and doing a business and producing a show? And being a bad bitch? Like,
I think it goes hand in hand. Like, being a YouTuber allowed me to do Stripper Boot Camp, and then Stripper Boot Camp allowed me to come up with another YouTube channel outside of my Stripper Life of Bree YouTube channel. So that's kind of good.
Yeah. So have you ever thought about modeling? Because you're really beautiful, and I think you could definitely model.
Thank you. I did, but believe it or not, and I know in my videos I be so hyped. I'm really shy. Like, I'm shy, but it's like, and don't be like, Bree, shut up, because I know you lying. Like, it's
not giving shy.
Like, when you, like, recording by yourself versus, like, I don't know, like a whole bunch of people looking at you. It's just like different. I don't know, but I never wanted to be a model. Who knows, like, what opportunities open up, that would be great. But I never just was like, oh my gosh, I want to go be a model. But I would be open to that, though.
So, do you have anyone special in your life right now?
Yes, I want to give a shout out to my son. Like, I love him so much. That's my special little person.
Okay. And what is your sign? Your zodiac sign?
I'm an Aries.
Oh, Aries. Yeah. Y'all spicy.
You gotta keep it spicy.
spicy. So, have you ever been to New York City?
Yeah, I was born in New York, but
Oh,
my mom was
wow.
born. Yeah, my mom was born in New York. My grandma, but I was just born there. I didn't grow up there, but I visit like a couple of times.
Okay.
Is that
Oh,
where you stay?
yes. Yes,
Yeah,
Manhattan.
that's what's up.
That's crazy. Okay, so another question I have for you. Besides Stripper Life of Bree and Stripper Boot Camp, are you
Mhm.
gonna be doing any other reality TV? Like, will we ever see you as a cast member on a show?
So, so I just got casted literally yesterday for this new show in Atlanta. It's called City Girls of Atlanta. Yeah. And at first, it's so crazy. God really been putting me in rooms. Like, he literally been like putting stuff in my face. And I don't want to say like forcing stuff in my face, but he been allowing me to enter rooms that I really should be in. And what's crazy, yesterday, I woke up and I was like, I'm not gonna go. And then, well, I found out about the show through a friend of mine. She worked at my club, and she was telling me about it. And she was like, "Oh, I'm finna go to this casting call." And I'm like, and like at first, I'm just brushing it off because in the midst of her telling me this was last week, I was filming my own show. Like I ain't worried about another show. I'm trying to do my own thing. But then she told me, and I'm like, okay, I'll brush it off. A couple days later, literally like the day before, I kid you not, another girl that worked at my job DM'd me because I posted something on my story, and I posted something. I forgot. I gotta go back. But long story short, she DM'd me, and she sent me the same guy page who my friend told me about. And I'm like, this gotta be a sign because this is two people in a row. But me, I'm hard headed, so I still wasn't like, nah. But then I woke up like the day of, didn't have no makeup appointment, no hair appointment booked or nothing. I was like, just get up and go. Like, even if you don't get picked, you can go on there and like advertise your show. Like, so go. And I went. And the crazy part about it, I went and I'm still not thinking I'm gonna get picked because it was so much. Y'all gotta wait till City Girls of Atlanta come out. That's gonna be crazy. Like,
When is
I
that
was there,
dropping?
and I knew one person there, and I was telling her, I was like, I'm about to go, like, cause it was just we was there at 6, and we didn't leave one location until like around 12, and then after 12 something, you have to go across the street, and then you figure out who made it. I was telling a girl, I was like, I'm just about to leave because I don't even think I'm gonna make it. And she was like, yes, you are. She was like how they picked. Basically, we went up there 2 at a time, and they basically was like, well, why are you a city girl? Like, what makes you a boss? And I went up there and I popped my shit because I'm applying pressure. But even still, then I was just like, I don't know, like it'd be crazy, like hearing people be like, Bree, like you really doing your thing. But to me, I still feel like regular, like normal. I don't know. It just be like, I don't know. But yeah, I'm about to be on that show soon.
Well, I definitely think that you need to give yourself more credit
I
because
know, but I don't know. It's just cause like I don't know. Like I'm definitely proud of where I'm at, but I know where I want to go. So I think where I want to go keeps me like very humble because don't get me wrong, I'm forever grateful for all the doors God opened for me, but I know it's bigger doors that I'm trying to open. So I think that's how I look at it. Like a lot of people, they see what I'm doing, they proud of me, but I know like I still need to go hard. Like I know where I want to end up and like be. So that's why I think I just be too hard on myself. I think that's what that is.
that's not necessarily a bad thing because you know you got potential and you destined for more. And why settle for less if you know you're capable of greater?
Right.
You know, so that might be a pro to have. So, if you weren't doing everything that you're involved in right now, what would you be doing? Like, what would life be for you if you weren't on YouTube, if you weren't doing the show or the
Um.
business?
So I went to a college and I graduated with a criminal justice degree.
Okay.
And I always said when I was in school, I want to be a lawyer and I want to be a police officer or a correction officer. And a lot of people don't know this because I really don't talk about it, but I actually applied to APD. And long story short, like I was actually gonna be in the military before. It's a lot of stuff that a lot of people don't know that I did. Like I just didn't wake up and say, oh, let me go strip. Like, I actually tried to use my degree, and it just wasn't for me. Like, being a police officer wasn't for me. I don't know if it was the time, like, because, like, back, 2 years ago when all the commotion, like, Black Lives Matter started,
Right.
they was just doing us bad. That kind of, like, discouraged me from it. So I didn't finish, like, the application, but I did do it. And then the military, I signed up like 2 different times, and each time, I don't know, I'm big on manifestation and signs, and each time I did it, a sign just showed me like, okay, this not for you. But I did it though, and then being a lawyer, that's still something that I do want to do. But now I be having to look at what I actually do, like in real life, and how I connected to. I might not be a trial lawyer one day, but I could definitely be an entertainment lawyer. I could be a business lawyer. Like, it's so many different types of lawyers you could be. I don't necessarily have to be a trial lawyer. And that's what I wanted to do. So I still, I still be having my smart stuff in the back of my head, because you still got to have a plan A, B through Z.
Yep. So what inspired you to create Stripper Boot Camp?
So I was doing, what made me start, I was already vlogging, and a lot of girls used to just comment under my videos. A lot of girls would comment on my videos, Brie, Kesey trying to do this, Kesey trying to do that. And then I was on this, like, my first time ever being on a show besides, like, YouTube, I did that. And then after that, I was like, I want to create my own show. Like, I want to come up with something where I can help girls. And then it turned into Stripper Boot Camp, City Girl, period. We up here talking about it, too. It turned into me, like, okay, I'm going to teach you how to be a stripper. And then it just turned into, like, a big reality thing. Like, I didn't think it was going to blow up how it blew up. And then, mind you, it still ain't even blowed up how it's really going to blow up. So, YouTube really started all this. Like, YouTube put me in rooms and in front of people that I don't think I would have, like, been in if it wasn't for YouTube.
So what advice would you give to somebody that wanted to be monetized on YouTube or wanted to be YouTube famous?
What I can say is, first, go cop my ebook, my YouTube course, if you want to actually really, really learn how to do YouTube. But I could also say you have to be consistent. And I know you hear a lot of people say, oh, you got to be consistent. But no, like, you really have to be consistent. Because if you're not out here putting out no content, you're not going to make no money. And then I also want people to understand you don't have to have a whole lot of subscribers. Once you meet the requirements to get monetized, you can start making money. And another thing, the I hate when people be like, oh, don't do YouTube for the money. And I'm not that type of person to tell you that, because at the end of the day, yeah, you inspire people along the way, but I do YouTube because of the money, like, because of what it can do for me. At first, it didn't start that way, but YouTube is my business now. So I can say that. And another thing is, just be mindful about what you put out there. Like, if I could go back and do stuff over, I wouldn't have introduced my family as much. And even now with my son, y'all see him or hear him, but y'all really don't see him. Because when you put yourself out there, a lot of people have opinions. They think they know you. They think this or that. But just keep working hard. Like, if YouTube is something you really want to do, you can't give up. Because it took me, It took me 2.5 years to hit 100K. And it's like, at first, I was complaining, and I kept asking God, like, why is it taking me so freaking long? And then I sit here, one thing you want to never do is compare, and I used to do that. I used to be like, well, you really still doing good, because it's still people who've been doing YouTube way longer than you, and they haven't even hit 100K, so you just need to be grateful. Like, when it's your time, it's your time. Like, and I don't know, I just feel like right now it's my time. Like, I'm really finna go up. They can either get with it or they can get lost.
Period. Period. I feel you. And I've been following you for a while. I love you. Bree gang in this thing. And I will continue to support you. And thank you so much for coming to my podcast. And I hope that you come back so we can promote even more stuff.
My Stripper Boot Camp shows drop March 19th at 8 p.m. And then once I gotta figure out when the City Girls of Atlanta drop, but when that drop, I come back for that. But also, before we leave, like, this is your show. Tell them about you. Like, tell them where they can follow you because we on Instagram Live. Some of my people might not even know about you. So, pop your shit. Where can they find you
That's
at?
true. That's true. So, guys, if you want to follow my podcast, Pynk Talk, I am on YouTube, PYNK space TALK. You can subscribe. I will subscribe back. I show love all the time. And if you're interested in having an interview, you can always send me a DM on Instagram, Pynk_talk, and we can definitely talk. So, thank you guys, and continue to support Bree. She's gonna go up whether y'all support her or not, but period. But like, come on, it's like support. It's cost $0 to show love, and thank you so much again. I was looking forward to talking to you, and thank you.
No, thank you. You're so sweet. Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you. Have a good one.
Bye, girl.
Put your body upon me, make me want slowly. Baby, hold me tight and never leave me lonely. Never leave me lonely.